graders, this is your math video for May 27th. Okay, you have today, May 27th, and then May 28th, and then we have wrapped it up. So I am going to give you what you need for Wednesday. And the first thing I need to do is I want to give you guys your answers to the questions, the packet that you were working on. So for starters, you guys were working on a page called Fractions to Decimals. So I want you to get that out and have that in front of you, and I'm just going to read through those answers. Then I'm going to give you the answers to comparing fractions and decimals. So I did not put these on the board. I'm just going to read these to you. So if you could get your packet out, I'll just read through these for you. And you can check your work and see how you did on it. Okay, so here we go. Fractions to decimals, our first page. I'm just going to go across, follow the numbers. Number 1, 0.7. Number 2, 0.78. Number 3, 3.02. Okay, number 4, 0.2. Number 5, 38.1. Number 6, 4.36. Number 7, 0.04. Number 8, 8.103. Number 9, 0.3. Number 10, 0.021. Number 11, 7.016. Number 12, 1.2. Number 13, 5.04. Number 14, 1.8. Number 15, 14.07. Number 16, 0.6. Number 17, 0.31. Number 18, 5.024. Number 19, 7.6. And number 20, 15.6. Okay, at our last page for this packet, the top says comparing fractions and decimals. And I'm going to start on number 1, and I'm going to tell you what you should have put in each of those boxes going from 0 to 1. Okay, here we go. So the first was 0. The first little box should have been 1/8. The second box, 0.25. The third box, 0.375. Okay, then we'd get to the half mark. Okay, now from half to 1, the first box should have been 0.625. Second box, 3/4, and the last box, 7/8. And then we get to 1. Okay, that was for number 1. Now for number 2, I gave you some of these already, but here we go. These are the letters that you should have by these numbers. Okay, number 2, you should have the letter T. Number 3, P, like in potato chips. Number 4, M. Number 5, Q. Number 6, N, like in Nancy. Number 7, R. Number 8, S. Number 9, L. And number 10, O. All right. Now let's go down. I'm going to give you some more letters here. And these are what you should have by these numbers. Okay, number 11, C. Number 12, F. Number 13, H. Number 14, D. Number 15, A. Number 16, E. Number 17, B. Number 18, G. Number 19, I. And number 20, J. Okay, so that's finishing up this packet. So this should be completely done. And we'll go and we'll show it on Zoom here on Thursday. And that packet should be done. Okay, now we're into our last packet, review packet, a little bit of 7th grade work. So we're going to go over practice 2-5. I gave you some of these problems in the last video because we talked about this and how to do it. So I'm just going to go through the ones now that I haven't given you. So I'm going to move that up there. Okay, so here we go. Let's go there. Alrighty. So I gave you the evens. So I started on number 10 over here, but let's do let's do all the odds. So we'll go down this row first and then we'll come over here. Okay, so number 1, and this is the variable. Make sure you always have the right variable. You can't switch variables on yourself. And you need to have the right number. K equals 0. X equals 170. Y equals 7,500. F equals a negative 11. Number 9, M equals 9. Okay, number 11, N equals 80. Number 13, X equals 926. Number 15, X equals 7. Number 17, K equals a negative 28. Number 19, N equals 39. Number 21, K equals a negative 34. Number 23, Z equals 88. And number 25, T equals a negative 64. Okay, let's come over here. I hopefully gave you up to number 8. I'm going to start on number 10 now. We're going to go down this row right here. And number 10, K equals 122. Number 12, P equals 55. Number 14, C equals 7. Number 16, P equals 14. Number 18, Y equals a negative 68. Number 20, H equals 43. Number 22, C equals 1,243. M equals, for 24, M equals a negative 69. And number 26, X equals 334. Okay, that little number at the bottom, number 27, this is how I'd set it up. 356 plus 365 plus G, what we don't know, equals 977. I'm going to solve for G, so I'm going to add these two together, then take them over to this side. That will become a negative on the other side, so I'll take 977 and subtract from that number, and I should have G equals 256. Okay, so hopefully you did well on that. Now you can always go back once you have your answers, if you missed some, and see what you did. You can always write down the right answers, go back, pause, go back over the video, and make sure you got all those answers and that you did them correctly. So if you didn't, if there's an issue here, make sure you come on to Zoom. I'll be on there today for questions, and you can always ask me about those. Okay, now let's move over. Today you're doing practice 2-6, and then on Thursday you're going to finish up the packet with the geometry. Okay, so I'm just going to go over a few with you. I'm going to be on that column of odds this time. And so I'm just going to go down this column and do the first. I'm going to do number 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 with you. So you can hopefully get the hang of this. You've done this before. You know how to do these things. But I just want to go back and review, make sure you're getting the hang of this again, and then you can finish this page. This will be your page for homework. And then Thursday, I'll give you the answers to the rest of those. And then you can finish up this packet. Okay, so on Zoom then, I need you to have this finished up. So you need to watch your video early on Thursday. Get this packet finished up, and I'm giving this warning on Wednesday so you'll remember, and you'll do it on Thursday, because on Zoom, we're going over the rest of this packet. Okay, so that needs to be done and ready to go, and then we're done, okay? So make sure you watch this early, then your next video early in the morning, and get that work done so you can be ready to go over it on Zoom. All right, on practice 2-6, we are looking at multiplying and dividing now. So we're still solving for a variable, but instead of what we were doing before where we're adding or subtracting, we're now multiplying or dividing. Now remember, if we have a K, we could say this as K divided by -5 equals a -5. Okay, remember, inverse operation. If I have division on this side, when I take it over here, I am going to do multiplication. So I'm going to say K equals, I'm going to bring my -5 down, times, because I took this and I brought it over here. So that's this right here. -5 times -5 gives me a +25. K equals 25. So if I was to put that back in there, I am saying K is 25. 25 divided by 5 should give me a -5. Well, yep, if I take 25 and I divide it by 5, a negative 5, 5 goes to 25 5 times. And remember, a negative and a positive make a negative. Two negatives make a positive. So, two positives make a positive. Two negatives make a positive. Opposite signs make a negative. You gotta go back and remember those rules. Okay, let's go on to number 3. This is division again. X divided by 12. Okay, since it's division, I'm going to take 12 over here and I'm going to multiply. Well, 0 times 12 is 0, so x is 0. So if I put that back up there, 0 divided by 12, yep, that would give me a 0. Because 0 divided by 12, yep, that's 0. Okay, now let's go on to number 5 here. Y divided by negative 4. So I'm going to take my negative 4 over to this side and multiply. Negative 12 times a negative 4. Well, two negatives make a positive, remember, when we're in multiplication. 12 times 4 is 48, so y equals 48. Well, let's check it. 48 divided by negative 4. Would that be a negative 12? Yep. 4 goes into 48 12 times. Positive, negative makes a negative. So it works. We found the right thing for that variable. Okay, now let's go up to number 7. Now, if I have something that sits by the variable, that means multiply. So when I pull it over here, I'm going to divide it. So I would say z equals 0 divided by 1/9, or 0 divided by 1/9. 0 divided by 1/9. Okay, how many times does 1/9 go into 0? 0. So 0. So we put up here 1/9 times 0 equals 0. Okay, we found z. Okay, last one I'm going to do with you, this is the same as this one. When it sits right by, that means multiply. So on this side, it's going to mean divide. So I'm going to take my negative 3 over here, and it's going to be 18 divided by negative 3. 18 divided by negative 3. I mean, you could have even gone like this and gone, put it right there when you pull it over. Okay, so however you want to set it up. Now, 18 divided by negative 3, it's going to be a negative, because a positive and a negative make a negative. How many times does 3 go in 18? 6 times. Okay, so let's check. Negative 3 times negative 6, does that give us 18? It needs to if we found the right variable. Negative, negative, make a positive, so that's good. 6 times 3, 18. Well, you don't need that. Yep, check, we got it. Okay, that is what you're doing on this page. A little review there. Now I want you to complete this page. Have it done, and then you can check your work and see if you're doing the rest correctly on your own. And then we're going to work in a little bit of geometry here at the end, and then we will be all done. Okay, have a great rest of the day, and I will see you. I will look forward to seeing you. You'll see me on a video for Thursday, and then I will see you on Zoom time. Okay, bye-bye.